Today we're going to take a look at none other than the 2015 Nissan GT-R Black. So what has Nissan done for 2015? Well, they've only completely redone the suspension. They've put in new spring rates, they've revalved the shocks, they've changed the bushings, they've changed the sway bar. The result is a GT-R that drives much more comfortably than any other GT-R before it. However, it doesn't give up an inch of performance.
Under the muscular hood beats a Nissan 3.8-liter V6. This is force-fed by twin turbochargers for a peak output of 545 horsepower and 463 pound-feet of torque.
The wheels are 20-inch rays. Anybody involved in the JDM scene will tell you those are both forged and lightweight. They are a perfect choice for this Japanese monster. The headlights, big and bold. Down there, there's LED driving lights. Moving to the back, you have the trademark GT-R badging, you have the aero rear view, and these funky doorknobs, which kind of pop out like that. This carbon fiber wing, it's not only good looking, it's also fully functional. And in the back, you actually have a useful trunk. Now inside, it's 2+2 seating. That means that you have a driver, passenger, but also the room for two short passengers in the rear. It is 2 doors, and it is a thing of beauty. First off, when I get in this car, the interior. It's actually really nice. We have leather trimmed steering wheel. We have stitched leather on the dash here. There's some plastics, and we have vents with some nice metallic looking plastic around the edges. We have paddle shifters, and this is really a nice cabin to do business in. Now this is an actual to goodness bona fide supercar. Why is it a supercar? Ridiculous speed. And because this is a supercar, it kind of bends the rules of space and time. You think I'm kidding. I am not. Let's go ahead and start it up, see how she sounds. Oh, that sounds raw. Put a neutral and rev it. Oh, that sounds nasty.
But before we tear out of here, let's take a look at the nav system. The GT-R's computer interface was designed by the same folks that built the video game Gran Turismo for PlayStation. This is a good thing. Controls are easy to use and informative. Customization is as simple as pushing buttons and selecting options. You can even build different displays for road or track use. And speaking of track,
now this car has a number of race-inspired features. First off, down here you have all the R controls. This allows you to change the differentials to be more aggressive, if you want to put those in R mode. The suspension, you have 2 settings. There's standard, which is what it is defaults in. And then you can also go to R for a more aggressive mode, or you can go to comfort for a softer mode. Now, that is one of the big significant changes for the 2015 model year, is that Nissan has made the comfort mode be truly comfortable. So to get into launch control mode, you have to put the differential into race mode. You have to put the traction control programming into race mode. The transmission fluids have to be warmed up. If it's cold, it won't work. So it can be in either automatic or manual. We'll just leave it in automatic right now. And foot on the brake. And then we jab the gas, and it only lasts 3 seconds, so we got to do this quick. Ooh, 60? That was amazing. That is what a $115,000 supercar can do. I was too busy holding onto the wheel, so I don't know how quickly I got up to 60 there, but the official spec is under 3 seconds. And honestly, I believe it, because I think I left some of my hair back there. So the only transmission available in this car is a 6-speed automatic. It is a dual clutch, however, and it is a loud monster of a transmission because it has to be able to control all that 545 horsepower that can come on so incredibly fast, especially in launch control mode. while you're on the road, that's one of the amazing things about this car. Let's go ahead and put it into comfort mode for the shocks. We'll take race mode off for those other two features. And now I'm driving a regular everyday car. The suspension is subtle. A lot of people were concerned when Nissan made the suspension a little bit softer in this car, but you know what? Hard doesn't necessarily mean more grip. Sometimes if a road is not perfectly smooth, like racetrack smooth, a little bit of extra give in the suspension is actually a good thing. And honestly, if you're driving this car every day, trust me, a little extra give in the suspension is a good thing. The 2009 is super aggressive, too aggressive in my opinion. This new 2015, I think it might actually be in the sweet spot. In terms of seating position, this car is super comfortable. I could probably drive state to state, no problem. Way more comfortable than some other supercars in this class, which definitely have a tilt towards aggressive as opposed to comfortable. But you know the great thing about this car? So what if it's super comfortable? It doesn't mean that it's any slower than any other GT-R. All you got to do is take it out of comfort mode, put it into race for the suspension, put it into race for the differentials, put it into race for the traction control, and now we've got a race car. Push button race car. Welcome to the future. The unfortunate thing is that to really appreciate the GT-R, you kind of need to take it to a racetrack because it gets to 0 to 60 like that. Even when you're not doing launch control, it is just ridiculously fast. Case in point. Let's see, we'll bump down to 20 miles an hour. We'll do second gear from 20 miles an hour and foot. 4,000 and whoa! And it makes such wonderful noises. Now, I will tell you, the stereo in this car is actually really good. And not only does it provide great tunes, it also provides active noise canceling. And that means it keeps the cabin quieter than it might otherwise be. Historically, GT-Rs have been very loud and quite raucous on the open road. This new one is so much more livable day to day. They've truly transformed this car from being just Godzilla to being Godzilla with some manners. As quick as this car can get up and go, the massive brakes haul you down. And brake. Actually can feel blood going to my face. There's a reason why this car is called Godzilla among enthusiasts. It is because it destroys all. This car is one of the greats. So that is the 2015 Nissan GT-R Black. For $114,000, you are getting a car that is worth every penny.